I am here today with Jane Dunnewold, and I have to say Jane's not only one of my good buds, but she's also a kindred spirit. You know her probably for surface design and, my goodness, the things you've done over the years. If you don't know Jane Dunnewold, I want to know what rock you've been living under.
Or are you only 3 years old?
Or only 3 years old. But here's what we're to talk about is this book. Tell us about the book. What's the title?
It's called Creative Strength Training.
And what was the inspiration for this book? Because this is a departure from, you're not going to be learning surface design in this book.
No.
You're learning a whole something different.
And you know what it is? It's the broader understanding of the creative potential that we each have, whether we use it to make quilts or whether we use it to mix up a dye pot or whether we paint or whether we cook. No matter what we do, this huge sea of creativity is available to us, and sometimes we pigeonhole it and we think it's only one place, or we have the demons.
Right.
I call it the committee. I'm not good enough.
I'm not good enough.
Who
I'm
do I
afraid
think I
to.
am? Yeah, that kind of
all
stuff.
Of that. Why should I be able to?
Yeah. Or
I don't want to cut this piece of fabric.
I don't think you should say any more of them. You've got the whole list down.
But is that kind of what you're talking about?
Absolutely. And that keeps us from experiencing the joy that we can really get from the creative process. Do you know why? It's like when you look at something you just finished, and instead of seeing how beautiful it is, you point out to somebody the one little flaw.
We all do that.
We do.
We all do that.
We do.
And why do we do that?
I think we do it because we live in a culture where we are afraid to be proud of what we do and say it out loud because we're afraid we'll be perceived as being vain or, fill in the blank with that. When in fact, everybody should be celebrating the positive things all the time, because think of all the crap that happens to people. We can't get away from it. And so instead of focusing on that one little thing that's wrong, let's focus on the great big thing that's right. And these are strategies that help us do that.
How did you get inspired to do this? Where was the nucleus that got you going down this path?
I think it was actually from teaching such a long time. We both have long careers and lots of people that we've encountered. And one time I was in an independent study with a group, and I said to them in the course of the discussion, we need to build creative stamina. And somebody in the group said, write that down. That's such a powerful phrase. Because it's just like strength training that artists do, except that when you're doing it in a creative way, you're building
athletes,
the energy.
You're talking about athletes.
Yeah. Whatever I said.
You said artists, but that's okay.
I meant athletes.
Yeah.
It's like that kind of training that they do, we can do, in order not to give up, not to be knocked back by the least little thing. We need to build stamina for that. We need to analyze what our successes are, analyze where we can get better in a very impersonal kind of way, and then keep moving. Yeah. Because if you don't move, it's all over.
Yeah, I agree. This is one of the things I was just saying before we rolled the camera. You and I are kindred spirits in the fact that we want your creative spirit to soar.
Yes.
And honestly, all we do is meet people who try to push it down or don't believe in themselves. And this is a great book that will do that. This book inspires something else. Tell us about it.
Oh, thanks. It did inspire. First, it inspired a 10-week class, and that was great. And then I was happy and lucky to reel in my daughter, Zenna, who's this fabulous great eye and has all kinds of computer skills, to work with me on developing a 10-month program called Creative Strength Training. And it starts every year in March, so it's coming up in 2019. And the whole point of the 10 months, as you know with your ongoing photography class, there's so much to learn, but it's the practice. If you take it for 6 weeks and you're done, you sort of fall off the wagon.
You just need to say, I'm going to stay committed, and I'm going to assume it's bite-sized.
Oh, it's totally bite-sized.
So it's not a big chunk of it.
And there aren't assignments. No, it's stuff that's presented in video tutorials, and then there are PDF lessons. And when you sign on, you can go at your own pace, and then you can also communicate with me.
Yeah, so you guys want the book. Where do they get the book?
They can get the book lots of places, including Amazon and bookstores.
Okay.
I sign every copy that leaves my website and my office, which is janedunnewold.com.
Okay, and how would they sign up for the 10-month course?
All the information, including the videos that Zen and I filmed that explain it all, are also on the website there, as far as I know, pretty clearly marked, because she's so good.
I really have goosebumps about what you're doing.
Thank you.
That's fabulous.
It is.
You guys,
it's all related.
Join Jane. This is not something you want to miss. It's just going to be great.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for joining.
Oh, it's fabulous to see you.
Cheers, everybody.